wrong. I don't care how much money they have or what their little coding job may be. Those are weak, effeminate males because a man is everything. A man is physically strong. Yep. A man is financially sound. A man is upwardly mobile inside their career.
Yep.
A man is a pillar of their community. That's what a man is. A man can do it all.
Yep.
Can do it all.
I love it.
So you could have a decent little bank account and your pudgy little body. Guess what?
Pudgy little body is crazy.
Your woman doesn't fantasize about you.
Nope.
This is crazy.
No woman does.
Ooh.
Your pudgy little
and I hope that pisses you off because within 3 months, she will, for sure. You just got to do the work, dude. You just got to do the work. You got to build calluses on your hands.
Facts.
Ladies, I'm speaking for you. And ladies, you can all hit that little heart button if I'm telling the truth. A woman does not want a man whose hands are softer than hers.
No, my shit is rough.
She might complain about the calluses on our rough hands, but I guarantee you she'd rather a hand with calluses sliding up her thigh than she would a hand that is softer than hers.
That's it.
So, let me see that comment, Rob. You can move that out the way.
I have so much to say, but go ahead.
Yeah, I got you, Kelly. You gonna talk your shit. I got love for you. I appreciate all my love. Oh yeah, appreciate you, Lily.
Thank you, Lily.
Appreciate the consistent support too. And you DM me some great stuff today, and I'm gonna bring it up on the podcast. But back to this clip. And one thing I think, too, you can agree with me on this.
Let's talk.
Like, think about everything we do in our life. When, and this might just be us. I don't know if this is a man thing, and men don't get this experience. But when do you most feel like the fucking man? Like,
I feel like
top two has to be when you lift heavy as fuck. You get a great workout in. Like, I feel like a fucking man when I'm leaving the gym. I feel like I can accomplish any fucking thing. Like, any task is fucking, and it's whatever. Like, I'm gonna complete that shit.
I vouch. I second that. Like, after a beast ass workout, I feel like a fucking animal. I feel like can't nobody tell me shit. I feel like I can't be touched. I feel unstoppable. And I feel like, whatever endeavor I set out to achieve, I'm going to knock that shit out the ballpark. You just get a certain level of pride. You get a certain level of confidence. You get a certain level of just elevation when you bang out a crazy workout and your body's looking right. The pump was amazing. The exercise was smooth. The music was jamming. You name it, man. It just does something for your mental that you really can't speak about. We could talk about it all day, but until you go through that and see for yourself, you won't really understand what we try to put down here.
Yeah, that's big, bro. And that's big. And I think a lot of men, I think
you need to experience that shit. Stop being lazy, man. Y'all
I think so, man. I think with the mental health crisis going on now, I think a lot of on the men's side, that shit would be gone if more were in the gym, because that would build confidence, build problem solving skills. And then another thing too, like when girls lift with me, it's like, I don't want my hands to feel like a man. I don't want my hands to have calluses.
I don't want to look like a man.
But then, like, yo, I ain't never had a woman complain about the calluses on my hands. Like,
ever.
Rough as fuck. Like, pull-ups, deadlifts, all that. No, not one woman has complained about it. And that's I think that's a plus as a man. I feel like y'all like a little bit of rough hands. I don't know. Maybe you can speak on it, Kelly.
I don't really care.
All right. Well,
I had a nigga complain about my hands.
That's fucking.
And so I never went on a date with him again.
Bitch.
I never went on a date with him again. And I get it though, because I don't really wear gloves and shit. And so my hands
I wear
are
gloves
a little
either.
rough. But like when I'm doing what I need to do, I know how to handle that situation. So like you don't feel my rough hands. So like it's just like it's not really a factor for real.
Stop the cap.
I don't mind a woman. Well, it all depends.
No, I'm just saying like I have my girly moments.
Sure.
But I don't feel like I'm I'm definitely more of a tomboy, and I have my girly moments. And so, like, yeah, I don't wear gloves and shit because, like, I feel like that's like fake and shit. Like, I need to want to feel the weight.
You want to feel the weight,
shit.
right?
And so I don't do it. Like, once in a while, I'll wear my wraps if the shit is really heavy and I feel like it's going to slip. I'm not really using it to protect the softness of my skin. I'm using it because I feel like the weight is going to slip.
I respect that.
And so, like, my shit is rough sometimes. But like I said, if I'm like doing some shit, like, I know how to not have you feel that. So, like,
I feel that.
So it's just like, but
Oh, my fault. I pressed the wrong button. I didn't mean to press the
but
buzzer.
yeah, I don't. But a nigga definitely commented on my hands before, and it was our first date, and I never went out with him again.
Oh, that's crazy.
Never.
What was his remarks?
I don't remember.
Why your hands so? Why your
I don't
hands
even know
so
if it
rough?
was my hands or my nails weren't done. Either way, it was just like, nigga, fuck you.
That's
like
that's probably a nigga that does not exercise.
Yeah.
The
So
fuck,
like, I'm not always gonna be super well put together. And like I said, whoever I'm for is who I'm for. They're gonna take me however I am or whatever. Nails done, not done, whatever. So like, but as far as a woman liking that, it just depends on the kind of woman you are. Like for me, I always like even today I made a post about a mega sci-fi. Like, and them niggas is a little more rough around the edges and whatever. But that's because the woman I am is a little more aggressive in nature and a little more like just handling shit all the time. So I need like a nigga that's aggressive and strong and like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no like soft ass, delicate ass nigga. Like, I don't want that. I mean, yes, can you talk about your feelings and emotions and shit like that? Yes. But it's just as far as everything else, I need like a because I could be a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I need a nigga that's a lot.
Now, with that being said, right? Do you feel like now with that being said, Kelly, do you feel like men who exercise on the regular are more geared towards giving you what you're looking for as far as being able to handle, your level of aggression? Not to say that you're an aggressive person, but more aggressive than the typical woman.
So for me, like,
because majority of these niggas out here, let's keep it a sack, are soft.
No,
they're soft mentally, they're soft physically, emotionally. These niggas are they're weak-minded mentally, and they need to get it together. So with that being said, do you feel like just the fact that a man works out on the regular is more equipped to take care of?
I don't know. It just really depends.
It depends. Okay.
Like, so there's this nigga I used to talk to on Instagram who's really fit. He's fine as fuck.
This is the same guy. This the same guy. This guy.
Never met this.
That nigga watching this joint like, man,
damn, I fucked up. Damn, I fucked up, bro.
I never met this man and probably never will. But we used to talk, and I said some shit to him in a DM, and he was like, "Who the fuck you talking to?"
Huh?
And that shit like turned me on. Like, ooh, this nigga like he's not gonna let me say this shit to him.
He ain't going for the.
He's not gonna let me just say. I don't feel like I said anything to him. Like, anybody that knows me well knows kind of like how I talk, so like they wouldn't have been offended. But like, he didn't know me well, so this shit was like new for him, and he was like, "Who the fuck you talking to?" And I was like, "Ooh, like."
Well, that lets you know that he's not going for no type of disrespect.
And then I had another nigga that I was like dating, like real, like in the mix, like dating hard. And he was just a yes man. He agreed with anything I said, with everything I said.
Sweet ass nigga.
And it was just like, oh,
I will say this though.
I can't do this. I can't do it.
I will say this, and not to like be on some cocky shit, because I know everybody thinks I'm cocky, but
not at all.
The women that fuck with my content, they fuck with me heavy. Like, they want me to talk to them like that in real life. Like, a lot of the joints that don't fuck with is joints I wouldn't fuck with.
Don't be disrespectful.
I'm not disrespectful. I don't think I'm disrespectful.
Be a man.
It's like, yo, like, nah, I'm gonna tell you
be a man.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. And this girl came up to me today and was like, this literally was today. She was like, you need to stop body shaming. I'm like, the fuck is you talking about? And it was a girl I wouldn't even talk to, built like Baltimore Ravens.
Built like Shrek. Listen, Shrek, back up.
Like, you built like fucking Commander. It's like, now let me stop. But I'm just saying, like, the women who I'm interested in and who are interested in, they actually fuck with that shit. Like, y'all want like constructive criticism. It's fine to be upfront and honest with y'all. So,
and a lot of, and you know, based on what Kelly just said, y'all niggas is yes men. You feel me? Like just trying to please a woman, just agreeing with everything she says, just trying. And a lot of women don't like that.
But why do women say they want that shit though?
But wait,
Like they want dudes to just shut up and build a house type shit.
Those are the women that
they be saying.
those are the women that, you know, want to control a man, a weaker man for real. But a lot of women don't like that shit. For they will play and toy with a dude, and they will move on to the alpha male that's like, you know, not letting them have their way or say whatever or do whatever.
Alpha. I've been doing this single mom shit and handling my business and on my grind and hustle for so long.
Sure.
That it's like, I need somebody who's going to counter that. I need someone who's going to control that shit. And like that shit for me correlates to the bedroom too. If you a soft ass nigga out here, you gonna be a soft ass nigga in the bedroom. And for me, nigga, you see how much weight I throw around and shit. I need a nigga that can handle the fuck out of me. Or else I'm not gonna fuck with the sex. Like it's gonna be weak as hell.
Nigga gotta be able to lay. They gotta be able to control that shit. Lay that shit down, fam.
So like,
you hear me?
I can't do soft anything. I need you to be like
stern.
Don't be disrespectful. I can't do disrespect. I need loving. I need nurturing. I need
and that goes both ways.
But you still can't be like no bitch ass fucking nigga. You can't be no bitch ass nigga like with all this shit, and then like in the bedroom you can't be no bitch ass nigga either. Cause like I need a lot.
So with all that being said, fellas, don't skip your hip thrusts, don't skip your squats, don't skip your deadlifts, don't skip your lunges, don't skip your step ups, don't skip your leg press. All right.
Don't skip your calf raises. Y'all niggas don't skip your RDLs. Don't skip none of that shit.
Legs at least twice a week.
Y'all niggas are spending an hour on the bench press and staring around, looking around. Y'all lower half little as shit.
And not even benching they shorty weight though.
Like, you feel me? Not benching shit.
Your shorty
like,
160. You ain't benching that.
Where I'm like not in control and not in charge, because like my whole life is based around that shit.
Pretty much, because you know you're
you're
the caregiver,
yes,
and you're doing multiple things, and you have emotions. So you need somebody that can kind of come in and match that energy and and take control.
Leg day adds to that. I really think that
it definitely does.
I think leg day adds to that.
We got to build that testosterone.
Yeah.
Y'all dudes be skipping. Oh, hip thrusts are gay.
And a lot of women got more testosterone than the guys nowadays.
I hip thrust a lot more than a lot of niggas.
A lot of women have bigger legs than these men, and it's a shame. And you guys should be ashamed.
Well, some of that is because of Big Mac legs.
Barbecue legs.
Burger King.
I would love some Burger King.
Have it your way legs.
Checkers Raising Cane's legs. That's
double decker legs.
We talking about the gym girls that got bigger legs than the guys. Let's get that twisted, because the fucking Squidward Krabby Patty legs gonna come in. Yeah, my legs bigger than my man too.
Yeah, they should be. Fuck.
Like, nigga, is you strong enough to pick me up? Nigga, can you pick me up? Niggas could not pick me up.
I weigh
what? How much?
You weigh more than most niggas. I think you weigh around.
I
think you weigh around one in the upwards of a high 160, low 170.
How tall are you?
How much you think?
Hold on, stand up real quick.
I think you weigh like once. Look at that lower half. She weighed like 168.
I be posting that shit. That's why you close.
I didn't know you posed that. I'm good with weight.
I'm like a solid 170.
I figured.
Yeah.
Majority of my clients is clients is women, so I know what different.
That's why I had
different body types is looking like. You look like a solid 170 for real, but it's evenly proportioned. But you can tell like you definitely hit legs. A lot of you dudes don't have no legs. And
you're not 230, grown woman weight.
I'm okay with that.
Troll.
Stop the cow.
Hey man, listen, bro. Anytime I react to a bigger woman online, I'm trying to educate. I'm not trying to shit on that woman, but but women tell me all the time, that's grown women weight, you don't understand.
It's not about being grown woman. Nigga,
fucking...
are you saying I'm not a grown woman?
You're body shaming.
Are you saying I'm not a grown woman because I don't weigh 230?
Yeah, or they've said I'm the P word for.
I got a whole two children out of my vagina.
They said I'm the P word for liking a smaller woman or something crazy like that. You know what P word I'm talking about? I don't want to say it on YouTube. All my shit be getting flagged and demonetized anyway. I ain't trying to make it demonetized anymore. All right, we got one more clip. This one a little spicier.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Ice spice.
Hold on, go back to it real quick. I want to read Lily's comments real quick.
She got her hands moving and shit.
Lily says, "Stay UC, Marty. We love when men keep it 100. Big up, single mom. Y'all speaking facts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nah, that's not, bro. Like, and I'm mad. Lily's the only one commenting, but usually my comment section.
Yeah, where everybody else at, man?
People be
in,
showing big love. It's 7 people watching right now.
Tap in with the comments.
Hey, if you watching, please hit the like button. It's 7 of y'all watching right now. It need to be 7 likes right now.
7 likes and seven subscribers.
Hit the like button. We gotta get this message out to more big
7
backs.
likes and 7 subscribers.
We gotta get these big facts out to more big backs. You hear me? Big Rob, let's get that second clip. All my bars be off the top. I hope y'all know that. I don't write this shit down.
Bars.
What's the clip?
This shit crazy.
This is a clip?
Yeah, just listen to this woman who got lipo.
I don't even want to hear this shit.
Why not?
I got Lipo 360 for Expo. I had a baby in 09. I got the little extra weight. I couldn't get rid of it. Yes, I'm still eating. No, I'm not exercising. I'm not buying no gym membership, so I'm going to get on the table. I went and got it for me, but I made sure it was for Expo. And how I know it was for Expo, at the time, I was married. My husband told me he did not support the Lipo 360. He was not there for the Lipo 360. He did not deal with me for the Lipo 360. I had to call my sister, who was fucking 4 hours away, to stop her life and her 2 kids. She came in town, went out of town with me, and made sure that I got whatever it is I needed and got me back home. So I knew that it was for Expo.
What does Expo mean?
I'm thinking Expo is maybe her son or the kid. Not sure who Espo is, but the point the reason I played that is because Black community. I ain't got my soundboard, but y'all know the sound I play when I'm talking about the Black community. But like the lack of education is crazy, and we got so many women that think they need lipo. They think it's nothing they could do. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit is actually pitiful.
Yeah.
And I've literally gotten into arguments with clients in the middle of my session, telling me, "No, I'm gonna need lipo. I can't get rid of it." And I'm like, "You didn't even try." Shorty on the video said, "I tried the gym." What the fuck did you try? Did you go to the gym and walk on the treadmill for 20 minutes and walk the fuck back out? Did you go to a personal trainer and not follow any of the fucking meal plan? What did you try? And it's a lot of women who really think the gym does not work for them, and they never really.
There's a Spanish girl in there right now who every time I see her
At Golds?
Yes.
Okay.
Every time I see her, she's working so hard. And I'm like amazed by her.
Heavy set girl?
Yeah.
I know who you talking about.
Yeah.
Like super heavy set.
And she's gotten results too. She's getting smaller.
And I just started following her.
And she has like a twin sister then. Or
I
like
don't know. But she's working hard. And I'll be like.
And she makes content too.
I'm like, yes, bitch. Like, yes. You know what I'm saying?
And she's been consistently in there for like 2 years.
Every time,
she's getting smaller,
every time
bro.
I see her, I'd be like, she's working, she's sweating, she's doing some shit, you know, she's whatever. And it's just like, I don't want to say Black women, but like, we just want the easy way out.
Nah, say that shit.
You know,
it's all love at the end of the day. It's all love.
White bitches with some badass bodies,
crazy,
and it's like crazy badass bodies, and it's like because they've been doing glutes and they're doing eating and they're doing whatever the fuck they're supposed to do. And it's like we just fucking get the surgery.
Yeah,
we lazy, and then
and it's not just Black women; it's women in general.
It's women in general, but
it's
women in general. But you know, if we're speaking about our Black women in particular, you know, and it's a shame because I don't blame the women. I blame the women, but I blame you fellas because you fellas are perpetuating this surgery. You know, it's through the music, it's through social media where they're advocating. Oh, I'm gonna go buy the BBL, or I'm gonna spend money on the titties. So it's like a lot of women don't feel like they need to work for shit because it's just like, what's the point?
You can't build titties.
You can't build titties.
Well, titties can be acceptable, but what I will say is we got to separate. Now there are women that are actually fit that have BBLs, right? And what like if a woman sees their Instagram, what they'll say is, "Oh, but she got a BBL." It's like, no, Shorty's putting in work. You can see Shorty's muscles in her legs. You can see her upper body. You can see her six pack. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women will just jump straight to that. Like, oh, she got surgery. She got surgery. Then there's other women who you could tell she was a big back. Hold on. She was a big back before she got the surgery, and a lot of women aren't aware. Like, you can gain the fat back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a woman who was 4'11", 200 with a BBL.
Obese, and it looks.
What the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? And I'm not body shaming or nothing.
And why'd you do it?
But that's insane. That's insane. I'm gonna have Kelly remind me that when Kelly come back. Kelly had to run out to the bathroom. But 4'11", 203 BBL. Fucking ridiculous.
And it's ridiculous for a number of reasons. First of all, you're crazily overweight for your fucking height. That's number one. Number two,
Like, I'm calling her for Thanksgiving dinner with them arms.
she made the mac and cheese, right? She got the mac and
She's making everything: cornbread, mac and cheese, greens,
and
she frying the turkey.
And the worst part about it is the women go get the BBL, but you haven't developed the habits and the discipline to be able to keep the weight off after the fact. So you go get the BBL and your back is already big, number one. And then you go get the BBL and fall back into the same habits that you went to go get the BBL for.
Big back activity.
Now you're even bigger with the BBL. Now you just look fucking crazy. And that's just the sad part about it. So we need to tighten up, women. We really need to tighten up.
So Kelly, I was telling Toon before you stepped out. You straight?
Yep.
I was telling Toon before you stepped out. I had a client who was 4'11",
short, midget,
203 with the BBL and the Thanksgiving arms. She coming over to cook Thanksgiving dinner next Thursday. But
At your house.
No, I'm joking.
Okay.
But but if I had to call somebody, I'm calling her ass. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is we gotta spread this message in our community. And a lot of people get mad at me when I point that shit out. They're like, "Oh, just let people live." That's what they love to say.
No.
Let people live. Like, fuck no.
No,
People are dying, bro.
My dad had a heart attack and died. And so, like,
really?
that shit is hereditary. And that shit is, one of my best friends got diabetes, a girl. And I mean, she's 40. And so, like,
was it hereditary or did she develop it over time due to poor lack of
know.
nutrition?
I think
It could have been a little bit of both.
I
but
think it's both. And so, like, I definitely think that, like I said, I had a 3-year-old at my daycare that was way overweight.
And the thing
So,
about
like, it's go ahead.
the thing about the BBLs, and even apparently men are getting the surgery too. If you on track for diabetes, the BBL and the surgery ain't changing that.
Yeah.
If you on track for fucking high blood pressure, high cholesterol, the BBL is not changing that. Not to mention, that's the most the BBL specifically is the most dangerous disease. You could die just from getting the fucking surgery.
Well, a girl from the wife from the Wild and Out nigga died over that shit. Right?
Yeah, Miss Jackie O, and she was bad.
Oh, that's what happened.
She was bad.
She had complications.
Bro,
from her
she's
surgery.
bad already.
I didn't know the
She
cause of
been
death.
bad.
I didn't know the cause of death. I thought, wow. So it's from a surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Wow. And she was bad.
I got one more thing to say, and I'm whatever.
No, I ain't got shit to say.
Okay. And then one thing about the BBL specifically, let's go through the process. I think I talked about this on the last episode, but I'm gonna talk about it again.
Let's
Fuck it. It's my podcast.
Let's dive in.
Y'all book a flight. That's about 500.
You down
to a stack.
You down a stack.
Keep tabs on the math.
All right, bet.
Let's just say it's 500.
They plug the calculator.
I might need a calculator. Lex, get the calculator out. You smart. You can keep numbers.
Let's get the calc. Let's get the calc out.
Get the calculator out, Lex. 500 for the flight.
We in math 102.
Got it.
Surgery, 12 bands, 15
Is it?
bands.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Let's just say it's 10 bands.
Let's just say 10 bands on average.
10 bands.
So we had 10 5. We had 10 5 right now.
Hotel. Another 5?
5. Let's
2 days. Is it 2 days? 3 days?
3 days.
I don't know.
Let's go with 5.
Let's go with 5 days. Well, what?
5 bands. I mean,
so we had 2,500.
No, we had
2,500.
No, it's probably like 200, 300 a night in a solid place.
So we're going to round up and say 500. So we had 11 racks right now.
No, but it's 5 nights.
Oh, for the recovery.
Say 300 a night. Add 1,500. All right. Add 1,500 to that.
So we had 12,000.
Yep. Ubers, food. Let's say that's another 500. Add that.
12,500
for them couple days. Then you got to go to the airport. Do wheelchair service costs? Because you can't walk to the airport after the BBL.
So we'll say another 150.
All right, that's solid. You can't walk to the airport, right? You do all of that. How much is that, Lex?
12,650.
12,650.
Correct.
Then you come home. You stink because your fucking your fucking blood drainage and shit.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying the process of it.
It's brutal.
Right. So all of that, you stink, you're in pain, you can't live a regular life, you can't sit on the toilet. The shit is fucking crazy. What's the total? 12,650. And what's that divided by 12?
Divided by 12.
We're gonna say what I'm trying to do is a personal trainer's price for a year. 1,000 $55
if you
1,055 a month,
If
pretty
you-
much divided by 12. It ain't too many trainers that charge that. So what I'm saying is y'all going to get these BBLs, spending more money, going through more pain, not fixing your health issues when you could go to the local personal trainer and spend 1/3 of that monthly. This shit is fucking crazy. That's a bar, first of all.
That's a
That's
bar.
a bar. It ain't too many trainers that's gonna break that down for you.
Simple math.
But yeah, ladies, that's ridiculous. All right.
It is. I feel like 6 solid months. I think 6 solid months.
Yeah.
You can see a real transformation. If
Yeah.
work hard.
You can see an amazing
You can see it before 6 months, but I gave that like as a little just extra cushion.
Sure.
You could.
I think 6 is kind of short though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really want to get a real change in them 6 months, you gotta be pretty strict. Cut out the brunch, or at least go to brunch. Maybe out of the 6 months,
do it in 6.
go to brunch once a month. So you got 6 brunches within that 6 months. That's solid.
I never go to brunch.
Okay.
I never go to brunch.
Well, we're talking about the folks that are not as disciplined. The women that are not the women that
cook that shit.
The women that are not as disciplined as you, per se. So just the average woman.
So even if you go to brunch 6 times within that 6 months and you really on your diet, you're in the gym 5-6 days a week, that's what's going to get you the results in 6 months. But the price for that to even still have the health issues in the long run, it's not worth it, ladies. It ain't worth it at all.
It's not worth it at all because fuck the price. You are putting your life at risk. You are putting your life at risk to what? Impress others, impress niggas. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, but you don't have the fucking discipline to sustain a body after the fact. So now you're down 12, you're almost down $13,000. You're almost down $13,000, and then you come back and get big as shit once more. So what was it all for?